What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be bringing this absolute unit back from the dead. Honda. Ooh, yo, dude. That's nasty. And always remember, safety first. It's a 2003 Honda 400EX. It's probably the cleanest one I've ever seen. I got it on OfferUp, I think is where I found it, like probably 4 years ago now. Amazing deal. Bike's clean as hell. It had just been freshly restored, and the dude I bought it off of had traded work for it, not really knowing what it was. So this was another score. Probably didn't need to buy it, bought it anyways. So it's been sitting for a little while. The ignition switch broke. I never really got around to ordering a new one. I just kind of moved on with other projects, lost interest. But today we're gonna get it running again and probably wash it up. As you guys can see, it really didn't get washed after I rode it last. It just kind of got rode hard and put away wet. So let's see if we can't get this thing running. All right, guys, we got the bike, obviously, fresh Rec 90. I got oil filter and the gaskets, 1040 Honda oil, chain wax, carbon throttle body cleaner, and some brake fluid just because it might need to be freshened up. So let's get started. Progress update, the bike is stripped down. I got the old ignition switch removed, so this is the one that went bad. I got the new one right here, came with 2 keys, and that is Honda genuine OEM parts right there. The front clip removal is super easy. If any of you guys have one of these bikes and you're wondering how to do that, there's just 6 little plastic tabs, 2 there, 2 there, 2 down there, and then there's 3 bolts under here that you're supposed to take off. I guess these little parts of my plastics broke, so I just had to remove the one. And we got all that over here, and I got those set up in the order they were removed because super OCD. We also got the carb pulled, the bowl was pulled off, whole thing's been cleaned out. You got a little bit of nasty stuff come out of the carb because it has been sitting for a minute. And for the front clip removal, I just use these little plastic trim puller tools, like $9 at the auto store. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the carb back on, see if we can get this thing fired up. All right, guys, final update. Front clip is back together. We got the oil drained. There's one crankcase bolt right under there, and there's one on the bottom of the oil tank, and that drains all your oil. We got the good Honda juice going back in. And then over here, I got the filter cover off. We're gonna go ahead and swap the filter. It's that old nasty shit. And one other thing I did is I popped the caps off the brake fluid reservoirs, one on the front, one on the back. Checked the fluid, there was a little bit that crystallized around here. So we went ahead and pulled that out, topped it off with some new stuff, and did the same down there. Oh yeah, and new ignition switch works like a charm. Let's go. All right, guys, the moment of truth, or so I thought. Turns out the petcock is leaking fuel really, really bad. You can see right there. It's done. The seals in there are probably done from sitting, which is my fault. So we had a new one of those overnighted, and my dumb ass filled it all the way to the top. It does start, though. It fires right up, so that's good news. Dude, why the f is it not going to start now? right, what is up, guys? We're back with a midweek update. We've got the new petcock here, just came in literally just off the UPS truck. I also got a new shut-off switch because the old one right here was pretty stripped out and in bad condition. This is the old petcock, and as you guys can see, it is pretty destroyed. Everything in there is shot, and the screen itself does not look great. Also got a new fuel tube that goes from the petcock to the carburetor and the gasket that goes on the petcock. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy installed and maybe go for a rip after. All right, what is up, guys? Midweek update number 2. We got a bunch of fresh parts in today. I got the control switches for the handlebars because my ignition button really isn't working all that well. It works when it wants. So that's new. This ironically showed up in a paper bag. This is 119 bucks. And then I got a new tail light and the little mounting rubbers and the pins that go with it because the one I have is 50 shades of messed up. That was 30 bucks. And they gave me this nice big protective box. So shout out to Partzilla for that. And this was eBay. You get what you pay for. All right, y'all, it is Sunday, and this unit is officially back in action. So we'll go for a little ride quick, maybe get a little video, and then we're gonna do the first wash in 2 years, so stay tuned.
One eternity later.
The Honda Sportrax 400EX, America's favorite sport ATV.
And that is a wrap, y'all. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We got it put up for the night nice and clean. Battery tenders on it. I am not gonna make the same mistake twice. So hopefully some of y'all out there learn from my mistake. Guys, don't let your shit sit. That is one of the worst things you can do. I got really lucky that we got away with pretty much doing the bare minimum to get this thing back to 100%. But she's back. She's better than ever. And I'm excited to make new memories with this thing. Maybe make some more videos with it. Maybe do a track day video. I don't know yet. There is a couple local tracks by me, so maybe we'll go check that out. I've never ridden a track before, so I might get hurt, which means I might get some views off that. So we may actually do that. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Keep an eye out for that video. And I am gonna link my Instagram in the description of this video in case any of you guys wanna see more of this bike. I do post it quite often on there now that I have it back. There's a little highlight on my Instagram specifically for this bike. Other than that, keep the front wheels up, y'all.